The F-16 Fighting Falcon is a multi-role fighter aircraft with a small footprint. It is highly maneuverable and has demonstrated its capabilities in air-to-air combat and air-to-surface attack. It provides the United States and its allies with a low-cost, high-performance weapon system. So, stick around until the end, and we'll tell everything about it. But first, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Let's get this started. The F-16's maneuverability and combat radius, the distance it can fly to enter air combat, stay, fight, and return, outperform all potential threat fighter aircraft. It can detect low-flying aircraft in radar ground clutter and locate targets in all weather conditions. The F-16 can fly more than 500 miles or 860 kilometers in an air-to-surface role, deliver weapons with superior accuracy, defend itself against enemy aircraft, and return to its starting point. Its all-weather capability enables it to deliver ordnance accurately during non-visual bombing conditions. Advanced aerospace science and proven, reliable systems from other aircraft, such as the F-15 and F-111, were used in the design of the F-16. These were combined to simplify the plane and reduce its size, cost of purchase, maintenance, and weight. The fuselage's light weight is achieved without sacrificing its strength. The F-16 can withstand up to 9 Gs, 9 times the force of gravity, with a full load of internal fuel, which exceeds the capability of other current fighter aircraft. The cockpit and its bubble canopy provide the pilot with unobstructed forward and upward vision, as well as significantly improved side and rear vision. The seatback angle was increased from 13 degrees to 30 degrees, increasing pilot comfort and tolerance to gravity forces. Because of the F-16's fly-by-wire system, the pilot has excellent flight control. Instead of cables and linkage controls, electrical wires relay commands. A side stick controller is used instead of the traditional center-mounted stick for easy and accurate control of the aircraft during high G-force combat maneuvers. Hand pressure on the side stick controller sends electrical signals to flight control surface actuators such as ailerons and rudders. Avionics systems include highly accurate, enhanced global positioning and inertial navigation systems, or EGI, in which computers provide the pilot with steering information. The plane is equipped with UHF and VHF radios, as well as an instrument landing system. It also has a warning system and modular countermeasure pods for use against electronic threats from the air or the ground. Additional avionics systems can be installed in the fuselage. The background. The F-16A, a single-seat model, took to the skies for the first time in December 1976. The first operational F-16A was delivered to the 388th Tactical Fighter Wing at Hill Air Force Base in Utah in January 1979. The tandem cockpits in the F-16B, a two-seat model, are roughly the same size as those in the A model. Its bubble canopy covers the second cockpit. The forward fuselage, fuel tank, and avionics growth space were reduced to make room for the second cockpit. During training, a student pilot uses the forward cockpit, while an instructor pilot sits in the rear cockpit. All F-16s delivered since November 1981 have structural and wiring provisions, as well as system architecture that allow the multi-role flexibility to be expanded to perform precision strike, night attack, and beyond visual range interception missions. The F-16C and F-16D aircraft are single and two-place counterparts to the F-16A and B, respectively, and incorporate the most recent cockpit control and display technology. All active units, as well as many Air National Guard and Air Force Reserve units, have converted to the F-16C or D. The F-16 was developed through an unusual agreement between the United States and 4 NATO countries: Belgium, Denmark, the Netherlands, and Norway. These countries co-produced 348 F-16s for their air forces with the United States. The final assembly lines for airframes were located in Belgium and the Netherlands. The F-16s of the consortium are built from components made in all 5 countries. Belgium also handles the final assembly of the F-100 engine, which is used in European F-16s. Portugal recently joined the consortium. Long-term benefits of this program will include technology transfer among nations producing the F-16, as well as a common-use aircraft for NATO operations. This program increases the supply and availability of repair parts in Europe, while also improving the combat readiness of the F-16. In support of Operation Desert Storm, the United States Air Force deployed F-16 multi-role fighters to the Persian Gulf in 1991, flying more sorties than any other aircraft. Airfields, military production facilities, Scud missile sites, and a variety of other targets were attacked by these fighters. During Operation Allied Force, F-16 multi-role fighters from the United States Air Force flew a variety of missions, including enemy air defense suppression, offensive counter-air, defensive counter-air, close air support, and forward air controller missions. These fighters destroyed radar sites, vehicles, tanks, MiGs, and buildings during their missions. Since September 11, 2001, the F-16 has been a key component of combat forces engaged in the war on terrorism, flying thousands of sorties in support of Operations Noble Eagle, Homeland Defense, Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan, and Iraqi Freedom. The F-16 Fighting Falcon is one of the most successful and combat-proven military planes in history. F-16s in service with militaries around the world have now participated in over 400,000 combat sorties and logged a total of 19 million flight hours. Today, the air services of 25 different militaries around the world continue to operate F-16s, with approximately 3,000 Fighting Falcons still in service. As part of its fighter fleet, the United States Air Force operates more F-16s than any other type of aircraft. The F-16's success and longevity can be attributed to its reliance and combat capabilities, as well as its impressive cost-effectiveness, with the Falcon costing significantly less than its larger fourth-generation counterpart, the F-15. The F-16's proven track record and cost efficiency have allowed it to survive despite the continued proliferation of more modern fifth-generation stealth fighter aircraft. To ensure that this continues, the F-16 is receiving upgrades that will allow it to compete in the air for many years to come. Beyond the C and D variants of the aircraft that have become commonplace in many air forces around the world, the newest generation of F-16s, dubbed the F-16V or Viper, incorporates a number of technological enhancements that will further improve the F-16's combat capabilities. The F-16 Viper is on its way. The Lockheed Martin F-16 Viper, first revealed in 2012, uses advanced technology derived from advanced fifth-generation fighters such as the F-35 and F-22 to improve the F-16V's inoperability within these aircraft. The installation of the advanced Northrop Grumman APG-83 Active Electronically Scanned Array, or AESA radar, which gives the F-16V fifth-generation radar capabilities, is perhaps the most significant upgrade incorporated by the F-16 Viper. The addition of the APG-83 AESA radar provides F-16 pilots with significantly improved situational awareness by granting greater detection and tracking ranges, as well as the ability to track more than 20 separate targets at the same time, while also producing high-resolution synthetic aperture radar, or SAR, maps for precision strike operations in all types of environments and significantly increasing system reliability. In addition to the upgraded radar, the F-16 Vipers have a modern commercial off-the-shelf, or COTS, avionics subsystem, an improved center pedestal display, or CPD, and an upgraded data bus. The F-16 Viper is powered by a single Pratt & Whitney engine and has a maximum range of 1,740 nautical miles and a top speed of Mach 2. The Viper can be outfitted with a variety of air-to-air weapon systems, as well as air-to-ground strikes using both tactical missiles and laser-guided bombs. The F-16 Viper can be produced on its own or as an upgrade package for existing F-16s. Taiwan, Bahrain and Bulgaria are among the countries that have ordered either the newly produced F-16 Vipers or the upgrade package. While no fighter jet is perfect, any air force around the world that cannot afford the F-35 and wants to avoid Russia's latest weapons should consider the F-16 Viper. While the Cold War-era fighter may be nearly 7 decades old when it retires, it remains a viable 4th-generation fighter aircraft. Despite the fact that the F-16 Fighting Falcon fighter jet is nearly 50 years old, the United States Air Force expects to continue using it for a long time. This is due in part to the large number of jets already in service, as well as a less expensive alternative to the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter. Furthermore, with consistent upgrades, the jet has proven to be surprisingly adaptable. The Cold War-era plane first appeared in the 1970s as the F-15 Eagle fighter's single-engine, less capable partner. This resulted in a high-low pairing strategy in which multiple F-16s flew alongside more capable F-15 counterparts. Quote, "The F-16 provides capacity in our Air Force, lots of fighters to cover all kinds of combatant commander needs," said Colonel Tim Bailey, the F-16 program manager at the Air Force Lifecycle Management Center, according to Air Force magazine. He emphasized that the F-16 must remain, quote, "relevant," rather than simply being, quote, "the F-16 of today." One of the upgrades for the F-16 fighters is an active, electronically scanned array radar mechanism, which the Air Force is installing, quote, "as quickly as we possibly can," according to Bailey. "We anticipate hundreds of F-16s in active service for decades to come," he added, possibly as late as the 2040s. "A few $1,000,000 per jet gives you 20 years of life," Bailey explained. According to a U.S. Air Force press release announcing the upgrade in 2018, quote, "The F-16 Service Life Extension Program will keep the jets flying until nearly 2050, thanks to a collaboration between the Ogden Air Logistics Complex and the Air Force Lifecycle Management Center's F-16 Systems Program Office." According to the statement, the program combines a dozen structural modifications into a single repeatable package, from bulkheads to wings and canopy. The jets, which first flew in 1979 and were originally rated for up to 8,000 flight hours, will have their lives extended to 12,000, possibly more. That's all we have for now. Thank you for your time. What do you think of the F-16 fighter jet? Please leave your feedback in the comments section. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed this video. See you in the next video.